Your question to me on a cut shot was, does one English or the other help or make it more difficult to pocket a cut shot? The answer is yes. If you're using right English, in this case it's natural English because the cue ball is coming off of the 2 on the right side, it makes it you're creating, or I'm sorry, you are reducing friction by using right English. In other words, the cue ball rolls off of the 2. So in this case, you're able to aim towards the right of the pocket instead of the center. If you're using center ball, you're going to have to aim to the left inside of the pocket because center ball friction will throw the 2 onto line into the center of the pocket. If you're using left English or unnatural English, then you're going to have to aim to overcut this shot because you're creating you're creating friction. The friction, more friction that you create, the more you could overcut. Rule of thumb: more friction or more English, more you can overcut. Less English, the less you want to overcut. Same thing with natural English. The more English you use, the straighter you can shoot your shot because it'll get thrown back onto line. The less English you use, the more you're going to have to aim it to the center of the pocket. Now I'm setting up these 3 balls as your aim points. Your aim point, the 1 is going to be your aim point for outside or natural English. The 5 ball in the middle is center pocket, and the 7 ball on the left is going to be unnatural or left English. And the reason for that, the 1 ball, you can shoot your object ball, the 2 ball, aim it towards the 1. Now, the 1 and the 7 are extreme English. If you're using less English, the 2 strike balls that I just placed there would be your aim points. Basically, it's about half a ball difference. Now, I'm going to be taking away the 5 ball only because on a cut shot like this, your aim point to the center of the pocket doesn't exist because the ball is being thrown onto line. The only time that the center aim point exists is when the shot is straight in as shown. Now I'm going to set up your aim points here. Again, your 3 aiming points and the additional aim points. Now here you're going to be throwing left English. It's hard to see the angle from this camera view, but that strike ball, the 12 ball, is to the left of the pocket. You're throwing left English, so it's gonna basically, if you're aiming your object ball, the 2 ball, into the 12, your English, because you're causing friction, is going to be thrown. It's going to throw the 2 into the center of the pocket. You'll see the cue ball come off of the 2, off of the side rail, the right side rail, and come short to the opposite rail. Now I'm setting up the aim points again. This shot you're shooting with natural English or outside English, and your aim point is the solid ball closest to the pocket. Again, it's hard to see the angle. You're going to notice that your cue ball is going to come off the right rail and open. The angle is going to be open to the bottom rail because of the English.